Good morning, everybody. Uh, those of you at home, can you hear me okay? Is that okay? Okay, good. You guys at home, you are going to need a bolster, a strap, and access to the wall. You don't have to have two mats like how we have set up in the school. But if you are working with a hardwood floor or even a tile floor, something like that, you will want a little extra padding for your heels. I'd like us to start today with our legs up the wall, head supported by your bolster. Don't be too close to that wall. Have a very comfortable distance. And then once you find a position that is working perfectly for you, not distracting, very restful, then bring your arms out to the side and make your way towards having them interlocked underneath. So some of you will stop a little earlier. We're all trying to find just that optimal, the exact position where we have some feedback, but it's not overwhelming. And then close your eyes. Feel the system beginning to settle. Everything inside starting to slow down. And mostly just enjoy the quiet. Now, once you feel the brain and the body sort of sync up together, then that is your sign that it is appropriate for you to begin to practice. Just spend a few more moments here, recognizing that alignment, observing that alignment, and even making a little bit more space inside of yourself for that alignment. Very nice. Ideally, I'd like you all to stay with this pace. So from here, if the hands are interlocked, go ahead and change the interlock of your hands. And if they're not, I want you to evaluate. Do you need to be giving the shoulders a little bit more space? Do you have the room to bring the hands a little bit closer together? Make your choice, okay? This next piece is a little bit awkward, so just give yourself a little bit of space to play. From here, I want you to bend your knees and slide back on your mat, ideally keeping your hands interlocked if you can. It's a little tricky. The mats are sticky. Keep sliding back so that your feet aren't touching the wall. Then the knees will go out to the side, soles of the feet will come towards each other. Slide your heels slightly closer towards the pelvis. And that same essence that you had with your legs up the wall, I want you to find it here. Don't change anything. One of the trickiest things that we encounter as we gain experience in the practice is sometimes we take some information from one class and we apply it to the current class. I don't want you to do that. Let the entire system be as passive as you were with the legs up the wall, and then feel. And then just release your arms, bring them down by your side. Lift the knees, have your feet on the floor. I'd like you to roll to your side. And then from here, we will come to a seated position. The bolster will be a little bit towards the wall. I'd like you to sit on your bolster and then separate the legs wide. Those of you that I put a sandbag on top of your bolster, keep it, okay? So, darn it, sandbag and bolster for some of you. Others of you, just the bolster. Everybody legs separated wide. Yeah. Now, once you have your legs separated wide, you can use your hands to separate the legs a little further. Most of us, when we come towards this position, will feel a stretchy sensation in the inner thighs. And while that is there, that is not your focus. It's not what you're trying to go for, okay? So acknowledge it, and then ideally I'd like you to feel beyond it. Yeah. If you can, keep your gaze forward and just kind of open it up a little bit. So possibly you'll see your toes in your peripheral vision, okay? But don't look directly at them. From here, with your eyes open, you have external vision, but I want you to be even more focused on your internal vision. So sourcing your body from the inside. Without having direct visual confirmation, see if you can find center heel. That's it, Corey. Nice. Once you find the center heel, go ahead and look directly and see if you need to make any adjustments. Good. If not, eyes return, gaze wide, and flex your right foot. Mhm. Yeah. Strong, clear, folding that right ankle. Let it go and flex the left. Or if you end up getting like, if you notice referrals into your neck, just lean back against your wall a little bit. No struggle. Left ankle folding, left toes towards the shin. You can feel that whole left leg starting to wake up. Good. Keep that left ankle folded. Keep it. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Add the right. Very nice. Good. So you guys, when you flex these ankles, you can kind of feel the back of the legs open up. You can feel the back of the knees kind of moving a little bit more towards the floor. That's good. Janae, no pain in that knee. Okay. I want you guys to keep both ankles flexed. Make it very strong. Nice. Keep that. And now from the thighs, internally rotate both of your thighs. Yes. Good. So with that internal rotation, some of you might even approach a cramp towards the outside of one or both of the hips. Usually, for most of us, one hip will speak a little bit louder than the other, okay? And it is. It's your body talking, right? I want you to pay a little bit more attention to the hip that's speaking, okay? Not necessarily anything that you do, but maybe just a little curiosity. A little bit more, yeah, internal, yeah. So when we come to this internal rotation, the big toe joint is actually moving towards the floor between your feet a little bit more. The movement's not coming from the ankle, it's coming from the thigh. Are you moving it internal? You are? Where do you feel it? This way. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, both sides. Do the other leg too. Come on, come on. Nice. Feet are flexed. Nice. External rotation. Oh, yeah. Now it's the pinky side of the feet. And the pinky side's moving to the floor outside of the legs. All this movement coming from the thighs. Yeah. Yeah, and it's as if internally that femur head is really starting to move inside the joint. You guys, we need this movement. We need it. Yeah. Don't lose the ankle work. Don't lose it. Very nice. Keep the feet flexed. Come back to neutral. Come back to center, but keep them flexed. Ankles still flexed. Fold forward. Yeah, good. Don't get overexcited by this forward movement of the spine. I want those ankles flexed. Don't lose that. It's your favorite, Eddie, with love and joy. Great appreciation. Good. Just release your feet. Let them go. Very nice. Now, torso's forward, but again, don't worry too much about pushing the torso forward. I'd much rather you give priority and point the right foot, just the right one. Yeah, use your arch. That's it, Reese. Sometimes the cramps, they come quite sudden here. So see if you can just stay on the edge of the cramp. Manjari, see if you can keep center heel on the left as well. Right foot is pointing, center heel both sides. Center, center. Yes, much better. Release the right foot and point the left. Yeah. So it's not just the toes curling over. Use your ankle. Use the arch. Yeah, feel the skin on the top of the foot. Have that open and spreading. You guys with the knee pain, yeah, this is your window. Using your feet. If we don't have that movement in the feet, the knees have to compensate. Those of you with the low back pain, it's your window too. Keep the left one pointing, really clear, and point the right one too. Nice. Now you can feel both legs, very awake, very alive. I want you guys from the inside to notice if you need to refine center heel here and make whatever adjustments you need to make. Keep going, Eddie, keep going. Ooh, that's good, especially on the left, huh? Both feet pointing. Lift your torso, keep them pointing, don't lose that. Keep them pointing. Okay, you guys, it's from the thighs. Both feet are pointing. David, lift your torso all the way up. Keep your feet pointing. David, it's Monday. Internal rotation. Internal from the thighs. Yes. Not the ankles. It's from the thighs, but yes, the big toe, the inside of that big toe is moving a little bit closer towards the floor. Ooh. Sarah, this is really beautiful repatterning for you, this footwork in particular. Keep them pointing. Come back to center. And then from the thighs, external. Yeah. Marta, I really want you to notice the difference between the internal rotation and the external rotation. Do not emphasize what you're good at, the external rotation. I want you to emphasize the internal rotation. Keep that in mind for the next round. Okay. Center heel and release your feet. Nice. Immediately cross your legs in Sukhasana, right leg in front of the left. Try not to use your hands. Yeah, use those hips. Good. Once you get there, plenty of space from the heels to the bolster. Excellent. Fold forward. It's a new month, a new week. Let this Sukhasana just sort of set your intention, set your rhythm. I can tell spring is in the air. I'm starting to want to sing again. Lucky you guys, huh? These particular movements that we're doing, spread leg combined with the Sukhasana, all of you with the low back issues, this is your best friend. This is really good. Those of you with the hip issues, good for you as well. And any of you with the endocrine disorders. Coming up, all the way up. Hands across of the legs. Let's have the left leg in front of the right. Same approach, just fold forward. Nice, Nancy. Very gentle. And coming all the way up. Very nice. Okay. Eddie, David, Leslie, Corey, Bill, Manjari, and Trudy. You will be on the floor, legs separated wide. Nancy and Ruth, I'm giving you two the choice. Reese, I want you to test. I want you to come to the floor with your legs separated wide. If you're struggling a lot, then I want you to stay with the bolster, okay? Mhm. Yeah, does that feel okay? Okay. Timmy, you're on the floor. Kurt, I would love for you to have a smaller pillow or a little bit less support. Marta, you're on the floor. Janae, I'd like you to test and you will make your decision based on your knee. Okay? Sarah, you look good. Carl, let's use the smaller bolster. Don't use my bolster, use the other one. Let's get you a little change. Lori, test, test. If you find pain or you're struggling to stay up, then, hey, huh? Are you okay, Lori? Good. Nice, Kathleen. Or you're on the floor, legs separated wide. Mom, you stay with the pillow. Okay. So legs separated wide. Let's use those hands a little bit. Once the system adapts, okay, I want you to find a little bit more. Good. Excellent. Fold forward. Eyes closed. Have them closed. Keep the feet relaxed, so not flexed. Just relaxed. And with the feet relaxed, find center heel. Yeah, so make it a little bit here. There you go. Nice. Flex the right foot. Good. Working with the right leg only. Internally rotate the right thigh. No cheating. See if you can isolate what else you're compensating with and make the movement just from the thigh. Right thigh. This is for you, Marta, so that you can separate each side. Really use that internal rotation. Yeah, on the right. Go, 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 go. I don't see it moving yet. Nice. Right heel comes back to center. Keep the right foot flexed. External rotation. Go very light here, Marta, very light. I don't want you to try to even find a sensation in this direction. Your work is internal. Mm-hmm. That's it, Sarah. Just keep the torso neutral. Work just with the leg. Right heel comes back to center. Kind of cool separating it and just doing one leg at a time. Release the right foot. Flex the left. Now, you guys, awareness is inside. I want you to really heighten your observation skills with, just keep in mind what the right side felt like as you explore the left. You're not trying to make them the same. You're taking notes. You're just observing. Internal rotation on the left. Yeah. For most of you, one side is a little bit more resistant, a little bit more troublesome. You're not trying to make it like the other side, but I want you to work with it. Make friends with it. Yeah. External rotation. Mm-hmm. Go. And back to center. Keep the left foot flexed. Flex the right one as well. Very nice. Now, if the neck is quite sensitive or you're starting to feel too much sensation through the lower back, just lift your torso up a little bit. Release your feet. So optimal has changed for most of you. Stay in optimal. Relax your feet, Eddie. Point the right. internal rotation. Whee! Notice if the thoughts are starting to drift, refocus, external rotation. Keep the toes pointing, keep using the arch just on the right. And back to center. Release the right, point the left. Internal. Nice, Eddie. Keep asking for that internal. Yes, I want to see. Down here. Don't shift your pelvis. There you go. External. Keep pointing. You guys at home are really lucky today. Center. Point the right one as well. Both. Keep them pointing. Lift the torso. Arches are still working. Release the feet. Right leg in front of the left, Sukhasana. Hold forward. Yeah. Good. Drop forward. A little bit more intensity this time. Find your hips. Without extending the arms, move the organs closer towards the thigh. Good. Then coming all the way up. Change the cross of the legs, left leg in front of the right. Hold. Find your hips. Go. That's it, Reese. Very nice. And coming all the way up. Nice. Good. If you were on the floor and it started to become too much of a struggle, then I want you to stay on the bolster. If you were on the bolster, I want you to stay with it. Separate your legs wide again. Lori, we could put your name on this class. This class is especially for you. We can all thank Lori after this. Good. Use your hands again. Find something a little bit more delightful. Good. Nice. Nice. Good. Now, from here, I want you to just turn the torso slightly towards the right. Maybe center chest just kind of lines up exactly with the right leg. Don't even try to look beyond it, just to the right. It's a very small movement. Right hand is on the floor or on the bolster, okay? And you're just using this right hand on the floor to just translate the weight to the left sit bone. You want to move the left sit bone down. Once you have all of that, then I just want you to fold the torso over the right thigh. There's a tendency to want to use the shoulders and to leverage the torsion. I don't want you to do that. Just let the left shoulder drop. The right shoulder will lift a little bit. I think if you bring this in forward a little bit more. Then once you have that, keep moving the left sit bone down and be light enough that you can find your breath. So don't go for anything that is not sustainable. I want you to be able to rest here, feeling the rhythm of your breath. Beautiful, Ruth. Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. And then just like how you had the legs up the wall, there is your physical breath, and then there is the breath of the pose. See if those two can kind of sync up with each other. Feel that cleaning up underneath the shoulder. For most of you, as you spend a little bit more time here resting, not efforting, you will sort of feel the shape beginning to clean up everything across the left shoulder blade, down the left side of the back. Many of you will begin to feel the lower spine, even starting to have a little bit more movement. Not something that you force, it comes naturally. It is delivered to you. Instead of coming to center, just come all the way up. Take a moment here, just recalibrating. Many of you will feel a little lightheaded. It'll kind of feel like the colors in the room are changing a little bit. The spiral movements are super important, and it's one of the first movements that we lose. Nice. Once you feel the system kind of come back to a neutral, then you can turn center chest to the left. Left hand is on the floor or the bolster. But keep the right sit bone down. Once you have that, slide the right hand on the floor inside of this left leg. And just find where you go to. Don't try to push past it. You see, if you kind of effort and you force this movement forward, you're going to miss some of the elegance beyond the shape. Have the right shoulder dropping. See if you bring this hand further forward. Yeah, even more. There you go. The left shoulder is lifting. And you can feel your breath syncing up aligning with the shape itself. That's good, Manjari. And coming all the way up. Once more, Sukhasana, right leg in front of the left. Ruth, do Sukhasana on the floor this time. Do Sukhasana on the floor this time. Right leg in front of the left, fold forward. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Really gentle, Ruth. Lots of progress, Janae. Very nice. Boy, I want you to feel Sukhasana as a relief for your neck. Coming up, change sides, and drop forward. Very nice, Kurt. And coming all the way up. Go ahead, lay on your back, head supported by the bolster. Now, I'm not sure if I told you guys at home to have a strap. Did I tell you? Good. Okay. Everybody has a strap. Knees are bent, feet on the floor. Okay. Immediately place the strap on the ball of the right foot. Extend the right leg up. Do you want a chair here? Okay. And then use the strap to help flex this right ankle. You guys, I don't want you to, mostly I want this shape at this point. We've had a lot of forward flexions. So yes, you're using your ankle, but I don't want you to make the shape too demanding, okay? I want you to have a sense of relief with it more than anything. Remember, most of us are using our bodies in ways that we don't usually approach in our day. And so sometimes in certain shapes, we want to be a little bit more clear and direct. And then there's other shapes where we really want to rest. And this is where we're resting, we're integrating. Most of you who have gotten some different types of body work, you might hear the body worker say, or try to induce a still point. It's a quietness in the body. See if you can walk your hands up so there's not so much pressure in your forearms. Walk your hands up. There you go. Not so much pressure in your forearms. Excellent. Good. From here, change sides. Bend the right knee, place the right foot, left leg is extended. Strap is helping you fold that ankle. You could have your eyes closed, just approaching a sleepy state. More this just a little bit, and then you'll be able to find your ankle. Release the strap, bend the knee, place the foot. Remove the strap. Slide your heels slightly closer to you. Knees drop to the side, soles of the feet come together. And then add arms out to the side. Maybe finding your angle on your way to having them interlocked. When you have the soles of the feet more together, is that? Nice, Ruth. Very nice, Kathy. Have it be soothing and very restful. And then extend your legs one at a time. Have them more than hip width apart. And then turn your focus towards rest. And release your arms. Stretch yourself strongly. Roll to your side and take your time coming to a seated position that feels comfortable for you. Good. Good. Yeah, good. Good. And as you're ready, eyes closed, palms together. And as you finish your class, open your month. Namaste. You're very welcome. Beautiful work today, you guys. Enjoy your Monday. Bolsters can go back by the crate. Straps can go in the basket. Jarvin's going to be teaching the extended class this month on the 20th, Saturday the 20th. And he's going to be delving into how to use Kaiut Yoga in regards to the aging process. So kind of cool what he'll be doing. If you're interested in that, just let me know. Have a fabulous day. Great to see you all. Be well. Marta, send me a WhatsApp to let me know when you have some time. Take care. Bye. Bye, Mama. Love you. Smile, Mom. I love you.